Imagine standing in the freezing darkness of a winter night. Before you, a house is burning, crackling with heat. The warmth feels so inviting against the biting cold. You are tempted to step closer, to run back into the flames just to feel warm. But you cannot go back, because that house is the very thing you were rescued from. It is burning because it is time for it to end. Chosen one. You are standing in a similar cold today. The waiting room is silent, dark, and long. Chosen one. Behind you, the old life is glowing with familiar warmth. The toxic relationships, the compromised habits, the old chains, they look warm and safe from here. Chosen one. You are tempted to walk back into the fire just to escape the freezing silence of this weight. But I must warn you today, chosen one, God's anger is not like human rage. It is the fierce jealousy of a father. He's angry because he sees you running back to the flames. Chosen one. He refuses to let you destroy yourself. He destroyed that house to save your life, and he will not stand by while you crawl back inside. Chosen one, do not look back. There is a reason you are tempted. Chosen one. It is the exhaustion of this quiet season. When we get tired, we settle for mud pies. We make mud pies in the slum, chosen one, because we cannot imagine the seaside holiday. We compromise our destiny for a little bit of warmth. Chosen one. God sees your weariness, but He has a sea, not a puddle, waiting for you. In this message, we will expose the trap. Chosen one. We will show you why the delay is your protection, and why returning to the slum will stall your destiny. Chosen one. This is a divine alarm for your spirit. Stay with me until the very end, because what God is about to reveal will save you from a tragic mistake. Chosen one. Listen closely to what He is saying. Chosen one. I know you are tired. I know this waiting room has been long. The days blend together in a quiet routine. Chosen one. You have prayed until your voice felt dry. You have trusted until your heart felt numb. Chosen one. Your weariness is not a sign of weak faith. It is simply a sign of your human limit. God does not expect you to be made of iron. Chosen one. He knows you are dust. He sees the tears you hide in the dark, but the enemy knows your weariness too. Chosen one. He whispers that the old slum was not that bad. He makes you remember the old relationships with nostalgia. Chosen one. You forget the crying, the betrayal, the pain. You only remember the warmth. Chosen one. That familiarity is a lie. It was not peaceful. It was just familiar. Chosen one. It was not home. It was just a cage you grew used to. Do not let the quiet make you nostalgic for chains. Listen to the quiet whispers in your mind, chosen one. The voice that says, God has forgotten you here. The voice that says, your delay is a punishment. Chosen one. These are the silent traps of the enemy. He wants you to believe that the weight is empty, so that you will take matters into your own hands. Chosen one. So that you will force open doors that God closed. Chosen one. This waiting room is not a prison. It is the laboratory where your character is built. Chosen one. Do not believe the lie of abandonment. Standing firm in this quiet is the only way. Chosen one. There is no shortcut to the promise of God. Every door you force open will lead to regret. Chosen one. Every compromise you make will only delay the glory. Chosen one. Your destiny is too heavy for your current strength. That is why you are waiting in this season. Chosen one. He is building the muscle to carry the weight of the crown. If you run now, you will drop the promise. Chosen one, stand still and let him finish the work. We must speak of God's holy anger. Chosen one, he is grieved when he sees his child settling. Chosen one, he did not pull you out of the mud just to watch you slide back. He did not pay a heavy price for your freedom, only for you to trade it for a cheap counterfeit. Chosen one, his anger is his love in action. He will disrupt your comfort to save your calling. Chosen one, let us look at why he is warning you today. There is a man who understood this struggle of settling. Chosen one, he was an Oxford scholar, a brilliant mind, and a writer. His name was C.S. Lewis. Lewis lived through war, walked through grief, and spent years in the quiet. Chosen one, he knew what it was to pray and feel the ceiling was stone. Yet, in his quiet years, he discovered a profound truth. He saw why we are tempted to return to our past. Chosen one, he realized that humans do not fail because their desires are too strong. They fail because their desires are far too weak. Chosen one, Lewis saw how easily we trade our calling for comfort. He wrote about the tragedy of the satisfied soul. Chosen one, he saw that we are too easily pleased with our slums. And today, his words carry a warning for you. Long pause. Why does this quote matter to you right now? Chosen one, because you are sitting in this waiting season, feeling the chill. You are looking at your empty hands and wondering when God will move. Chosen one, the enemy whispers that you should lower your standards. He tells you that the old relationship, the old compromise is enough. He wants you to believe that you cannot expect anything better. Chosen one, you are beginning to believe that the mud is all you deserve. You are shrinking your vision to fit your current exhaustion. Chosen one, you are preparing to settle because you are tired of waiting. Lewis understood this quiet erosion of the soul. Chosen one, he wrote about it to warn those who are tempted to give up. He wanted you to see that your exhaustion is lying to you. Chosen one, do not let this quiet make you small. In his famous sermon, The Weight of Glory, C.S. Lewis wrote these words: "We are half-hearted creatures, fooling about with drink and sex and ambition when infinite joy is offered us, like an ignorant child who wants to go on making mud pies in a slum because he cannot imagine what is meant by the offer of a holiday at the sea. We are far too easily pleased." Chosen one, let those words sink deep into your spirit. We are far too easily pleased. Chosen one, we play in the dirt of the slum while the seaside holiday is offered to us. Chosen one, we are so easily satisfied with the temporary that we lose our appetite for the eternal. We think we are asking for too much, but God is angry. Chosen one, because we are settling for too little. Long pause. Let us apply this metaphor to your life today. Chosen one, what is the mud pie you are making in the slum? It is the toxic partner you want to text because you are lonely. Chosen one, it is the old habit you want to restart because it is easy. It is the career compromise you want to make because you need security. Chosen one, you are playing in the mud because you cannot see the sea. You think the slum is the only reality. Chosen one, you have forgotten that God rescued you from the slum. He did not pull you out so you could build a house in the dirt. He pulled you out. Chosen one, because He has a seaside holiday waiting. Every time you look back, you are choosing the dirt over the ocean. Chosen one, you are telling God that his inheritance is not worth the wait. Do not trade the sea for a mud puddle. Imagine the contrast between the slum and the sea, chosen one. The slum is cramped, dark, and dirty. The water is stagnant and the air is heavy. But the sea is vast, clean, and infinite, chosen one. The waves represent the endless grace and abundance of God's plan. Yet, the child in the slum refuses the invitation, chosen one. Why? Because the child has never seen the ocean. He only knows the dirt in front of him, chosen one. You are that child when you compromise. You are choosing the stagnant water because you cannot imagine the ocean, chosen one. You are letting your limited sight dictate your eternal destiny. Trust the Father who has seen the sea, chosen one. He knows what he has built for you, chosen one. Hear this truth today. You were made for the sea. You were not created to live in the dirt of the slum, chosen one. Your soul was designed to carry the weight of glory. When you settle, you insult the calling God placed on your life, chosen one. You are telling the Creator that his sacrifice was not enough. He paid a high price to buy your freedom. He tore down the walls of your captivity, chosen one. Do not rebuild the prison with your own hands. You are a child of the King, destined for the palace, chosen one. Do not sit in the dirt begging for crumbs. Stand up and remember who you are, chosen one. You belong to the ocean, not the slum. Never forget your true identity, chosen one. Do not let the exhaustion of the weight make you forget your royal blood. Pause. This is why God is angry, chosen one. His anger is not a human rage that seeks to destroy. It is the fierce protection of a Savior, chosen one. He's angry because he loves you too much to let you fail. He sees you about to trade your inheritance for a moment of relief. He sees you walking back into the trap, chosen one. His discipline is his grace. He will make the slum uncomfortable for you, chosen one. He will dry up the mud puddles so you cannot play in them. He will disrupt your compromises because he wants the best, chosen one. If he let you settle, he would not be a good father. Thank him for his holy disruption, chosen one. His anger is saving you from yourself. Let us look at the scripture that anchors this warning, chosen one. In Galatians chapter 5, verse 1, the Apostle Paul writes, "Stand fast therefore in the liberty wherewith Christ hath made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage." Chosen one. Look at that word, entangled. It does not happen all at once. Chosen one. It is a slow, subtle wrapping of old chains. A phone call here, a compromise there, and suddenly you are locked in the cage again. Chosen one. Paul is shouting to you across the centuries, stand fast. Chosen one. Do not give up the freedom that was bought with blood. The yoke of bondage is waiting for your neck. We must look at history to understand this pull, chosen one. When the Israelites were freed from Egypt, they walked into the desert. The desert was quiet, hot, and empty. Chosen one, there were no houses, no security, no certainty. And what did they do? Chosen one. They began to complain. They said, "Let us return to Egypt." They remembered the fish, the melons, and the garlic. Chosen one. They forgot the whips, the bricks, and the slavery. They wanted to return to chains because the desert was too hard. Chosen one. The safety of captivity looked better than the risk of freedom. We do the same when this weight gets quiet. chosen one. We look back at Egypt and call it home. Do not let the dryness of the desert drive you back to Pharaoh. Apply this to your life today, chosen one. Who is the Pharaoh you are tempted to call, chosen one? What is the Egypt you are longing to return to? Is it the toxic relationship that broke your spirit? Is it the old habit that kept you in darkness, chosen one? You are remembering the good moments and forgetting the tears, chosen one. You are letting nostalgia rewrite your history. Stand fast in the liberty Christ gave you. He broke the gates of brass for you, chosen one. He cut the bars of iron in sunder. Chosen one, do not walk back to the prison gate. Do not lock yourself in the cage he opened, chosen one. The key is in your hand. Do not throw it away. To return to Egypt is to tell God that his freedom was a mistake. Imagine a prisoner who has spent 10 years in a dark cell, chosen one. One day, the door is thrown open. He is told he is free to walk out into the sunshine, chosen one. He steps outside, but the light is too bright, the sky is too vast, and the wind is too loud, chosen one. He feels exposed, unprotected, and afraid. So he turns around. He walks back into the dark cell and shuts the door, chosen one. He feels safe in the chains because they are familiar, chosen one. This is the tragedy of the quiet season. The vastness of God's promise is terrifying, chosen one. So you run back to the smallness of the cage. You prefer the prison you know to the freedom you must trust. Expose the shortcut for what it is, chosen one. Going back is not a shortcut. It is a trap. You think that returning to the old relationship will save you from loneliness, chosen one. You think the old job will save you from financial stress, but you are only buying temporary relief at the price of eternal purpose, chosen one. Every shortcut of compromise leads to a detour of delay. If you go back to Egypt, you will have to walk the wilderness again, chosen one. God will not let you inherit the promised land while carrying the heart of a slave. He will bring you back to the same desert, chosen one. Do not waste your years in circles of compromise. Stand firm and let the desert do its work. Reframe the delay, chosen one. The waiting room is not a barrier. It is a forge, chosen one. God is not keeping you here to punish you. He is keeping you here to build you. He is clearing out the slave mentality of Egypt, chosen one. He is preparing you to rule, not just to survive. If he gave you the promise today, it would crush you, chosen one. You would try to build the palace with the bricks of the slum, and the house would fall, chosen one. Let him build the foundation in the dark. Let him establish your character in the quiet, chosen one. The delay is the security of your future. Trust the master builder with a schedule, chosen one. He knows exactly when the house is ready, chosen one. I need to pause here for one moment. If this warning is shaking your heart, chosen one, if you feel the conviction of the Holy Spirit on your shoulder today, I want you to make a prophetic statement of faith, chosen one. Do not let this be just another video you watch. Let it be the boundary line you draw in the sand, chosen one. I want you to go down to the comments right now and write these words. I will not settle, or in Spanish, no me conformaré, chosen one. Write it as a declaration to the spiritual realms. Let the enemy know that your slum days are over, chosen one. Let God see that you are standing firm. Write it now, chosen one. This path of freedom is not easy, chosen one. It is a lonely walk through a quiet wilderness, chosen one. You will need a community that understands the cost of this weight, You will need words that anchor your soul when the wind blows. Chosen one. That is why I invite you to join us. Subscribe to C.S. Lewis Sermons today. Chosen one. Turn on the notification bell so you do not miss a single message. Chosen one. We walk this narrow road together. Every week, we seek the wisdom of the Father. Chosen one. To guard our hearts from the traps of compromise. You are not alone in the quiet room. Chosen one. We are standing with you, hoping with you. Welcome to the family. Now, let us return to the words of C.S. Lewis, Chosen one. He was a man who understood that resurrection requires death. Chosen one. He knew that you cannot have Easter Sunday without Good Friday. In his letters and essays, Lewis wrote deeply about the pain of letting go. Chosen one. He saw that we often try to hold on to things that are already dead. We try to preserve old friendships, old habits, old dreams. Chosen one. Because we are afraid of the empty hands. Lewis wanted us to see that this emptiness is necessary. Chosen one. If your hands are full of the old, there is no room for the new. Chosen one. Let us look at what he wrote about this spiritual law. Why does this law of death matter to you now, chosen one? Because you are mourning what you lost in this season. You are looking at the relationships that ended, chosen one, the opportunities that vanished, and the doors that slammed shut, chosen one. You feel like you are in a graveyard, and the enemy tells you that God has stripped you bare. But chosen one, the graveyard is actually a garden. What you call death, God calls planting. Chosen one. He cleared the field because he's preparing the soil. If you try to dig up the dead seeds, you will ruin the harvest. Chosen one. Lewis wrote to explain why the seed must stay in the dark. Chosen one. He wanted you to trust the winter. In his deep reflections on the Christian life, C.S. Lewis wrote these words: "Nothing that has not died will be resurrected. Look for yourself, and you will find to the very end that that is the law. You must give up yourself, and you will find your real self." Chosen one. Listen to that absolute law. Nothing that has not died will be resurrected. Chosen one. You cannot carry the corpse of your past into your future. The toxic relationship must die completely. Chosen one. The old version of you must be buried in the quiet earth. Only then can the resurrection power of God bring forth the new. Chosen one. If you keep performing CPR on what God killed, you will never see the new life He has planned. Let it die. Chosen one. Let the grave have what belongs to the grave. Long pause. Apply this law to your waiting room. Chosen one. Why is God keeping you in this silent grave? Chosen one. Because He is waiting for the old desires to stop twitching. He is waiting for you to stop looking at the grave with longing. Chosen one. As long as you are willing to accept the mud pies, God cannot give you the sea. Chosen one. You must reach the point of complete death to the past, where you can say, even if I am lonely, I will not go back. Chosen one. That is the moment the resurrection begins. When you finally let go of the shovel and stop digging up what God buried. Chosen one. Let the old ties remain in the dark. Chosen one. Your future is waiting for your surrender. This law of death is written in the very words of Jesus, chosen one. In the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 2, he says, "Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Chosen one, look at the action of the Father. He purges, he prunes, he cuts. Chosen one, he uses the sharp shears of circumstances to cut away the dead wood, and he cuts away even the good branches that are taking up space. Chosen one, he does this not to destroy the vine, but to save the harvest. The pruning shears look like a weapon of anger. Chosen one, but they are actually a tool of love. Chosen one, the vine dresser is protecting your potential. Chosen one, do not misunderstand this pruning. Pruning is not a punishment. Chosen one, it is the proof of your value. A gardener does not prune weeds. Chosen one, he leaves the weeds alone, letting them grow wild until the fire. He only prunes the branches that have fruit-bearing potential. Chosen one, he only cuts what he values. If you are feeling the sharp cut of isolation, chosen one, it is because the Father sees a massive harvest in you. He is removing the distractions so your energy goes to your destiny. Chosen one, reframe the pain of this cut today. It is not rejection, it is selection. Chosen one, he's preparing you for more. Trust the hand that holds the shears. He knows what he is doing. Chosen one, he will not cut deeper than is necessary for your glory. Now, let us lift our eyes to the ultimate promise, chosen one. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11, the Lord speaks directly to those in this waiting room, chosen one. He says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end." Chosen one, look at the word thoughts. God is not reacting to your situation. He has already thought it through. Chosen one, he is thinking about you right now, and his thoughts are not of anger, but of peace. Chosen one, he has designed a specific destination for you, an expected end. Chosen one, a future that has already been verified and locked. This waiting room is not the end of your story. We must look at the context of this letter. Chosen one, Jeremiah did not write these words to people living in comfort. Chosen one, he wrote them to the exiles in Babylon. They had been dragged away from their homeland. Chosen one, their temple was destroyed, and their city was in ashes. They were surrounded by pagan altars and mockers. Chosen one, they wanted to pack their bags and run back to Jerusalem. Even if Jerusalem was a ruin, they wanted to force their way home. Chosen one, they were exhausted and tempted to settle in the wilderness. But God sent a letter through the prophet, chosen one. He told them, stay where you are, build houses, plant gardens. Because their exile was not a mistake, it was a preparation. Chosen one, Babylon was the furnace of their destiny. Apply this to your own exile today. Chosen one, you are sitting in a Babylon of isolation. Chosen one, you feel surrounded by people who do not understand your faith. You feel far from the temple, far from the presence of joy. Chosen one, you are tempted to run back to Jerusalem, even if Jerusalem for you is the toxic relationship you left. But God is saying the same thing to you today. Chosen one, do not force your way out. Do not run back to the ruins. Chosen one, for I know the thoughts I think toward you. My plans are for your peace, not your destruction. Chosen one, I have built your expected end. The exile is the only path to the throne. Chosen one, trust the plan in Babylon. The king who sent you into the wait is the king who will bring you out. Imagine a master architect standing before a dusty construction site, chosen one. To the casual observer, it is a mess of dirt, iron, and scaffolding, chosen one. There is noise, dust, and confusion. It looks like a disaster. But the architect is not worried. Chosen one. He holds the blueprints in his hand. He sees the finished cathedral in his mind. Chosen one. He knows where every pillar goes and why the dust is necessary. You are that construction site, chosen one. You look at your life and see only scaffolding and broken bricks. But the master architect sees the cathedral of your destiny, chosen one. He knows why this wall had to be torn down and why this wait is so long, chosen one. The blueprints are already finished, chosen one. Your expected end is coming. It is not a possibility. It is a promise, chosen one. God has already built the landing pad for your destiny, the relationships that respect your calling, chosen one, the doors that open without your force, the peace that passes all understanding, chosen one. They are already waiting for you in the next season. When you try to force the timing, chosen one, you are trying to build the future with old mud pies. But God wants to give you the sea, chosen one. Stand firm and let Him guide your steps. You will walk into the expected end exactly on time, chosen one. He is never early and He is never late. The promise is secure. Reframe the silence in this hour, chosen one. God is quiet because He is working on the details of your breakthrough, chosen one. When an artist is painting the final touches on a masterpiece, he does not talk. He holds his breath, focused entirely on the canvas, chosen one. This quiet is not a sign of neglect. It is the sign of absolute focus. God has cleared the room of all the noise, chosen one, so He can focus on the masterpiece of your life. He is aligning the hearts of people you have not met yet, chosen one. He is preparing the places you have not walked yet. He is quiet because He is busy preparing your stage, chosen one. Do not interpret His silence as His absence. The quiet is the preparation for the shout, chosen one. When He speaks, the whole world will hear the answer. Let us enter the climax of this warning, chosen one. C.S. Lewis wrote about the ultimate obstacle to your destiny, chosen one. It is not the devil, and it is not the world. It is our own resistance to surrender, chosen one. He saw that we are not just weak creatures who need help. We are proud rebels who want to run our own lives. In his masterpiece, Mere Christianity, chosen one, Lewis analyzed the nature of our rebellion. He saw that our desire to return to the slum is actually a fight for control, chosen one. We do not want to wait for the sea, so we fight to keep our mud pies, chosen one. Let us hear what he wrote about this battle. Why does this battle of rebellion matter now, chosen one? Because you are fighting God, chosen one. You are angry at His schedule, and you are resisting His pruning. You think you are just lonely or stressed, but the truth is, you are trying to be your own God, chosen one. You want to decide when the waiting room ends. You want to decide who is good for you, chosen one. Your compromise is an act of self-defense. You are picking up your weapons to protect yourself from the quiet, chosen one. But those weapons are actually turning against you. Lewis wrote to show us that the only way to victory is to lay down our arms, chosen one. Surrender is the only path to peace. In the core of his theological writings, C.S. Lewis wrote these words, We are not merely imperfect creatures who must be improved. We are rebels who must lay down our arms, laying down our arms, surrendering, saying sorry. This is the only way out of our hole. Chosen one, listen to that truth. We are rebels who must lay down our arms. Chosen one, your impatience, your compromises, your secret text messages, these are the weapons of your rebellion. You are trying to fight the Father's timing. Chosen one, but you cannot win a war against the one who created the sea. Chosen one, laying down your arms is the only way out of the slum. It is the only way to receive the sea. Chosen one, surrender is not defeat. It is the surrender of a rebel to his rightful king. Drop the weapons today. Long pause. Apply this surrender to your daily life. Chosen one, what does it mean to lay down your arms? Chosen one, it means letting go of the need to control the timing. It means deleting the contacts that lead you back to Egypt. Chosen one, it means saying, Lord, I do not know when the wait will end, but I will not force the door. Chosen one, the weapons of control are heavy. They are exhausting you. Chosen one, you were never meant to carry the weight of this war. Let the Father fight for you. Chosen one, drop the phone, drop the fear, and drop the pride. Stand in the quiet with open hands. Chosen one, that is where your power lies. The battle belongs to the Lord. What does this look like in the middle of a lonely Friday night? Chosen one, it looks like sitting in the empty room and letting the quiet be quiet. Chosen one, it means not turning to the screen for cheap validation. It means not seeking comfort in old toxic voices. Chosen one, it is the quiet surrender of your plans. Chosen one, it is the trust that the Father is in the room, even when you feel nothing. Chosen one, every time you resist the urge to compromise, you are laying down a weapon. You are telling the spiritual realms, Chosen one, I am no longer a rebel. I am a child of the King, and I trust my Father's schedule. Chosen one, the empty hands are the only hands He can fill. When you finally lay down your arms, peace comes. Chosen one, it is not the peace of the world. It is the peace of the palace. Chosen one, it is the quiet confidence that the master builder is in charge. The pressure of forcing doors is gone. Chosen one, the anxiety of settling is gone. You are finally free. Chosen one, free to wait, free to grow, and free to inherit. The expected end is moving toward you, chosen one, and you are ready to receive it with clean hands. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, chosen one. The slum is behind you, and the sea is before you. Let the old life fade away, chosen one. The new has come, and it is beautiful. Welcome to your true freedom, chosen one. Your surrender has unlocked the gates of the ocean. Pause. Pray this prayer with me today. Chosen one, let these words be the surrender of your spirit. Chosen one, speak them slowly in the quiet of this room. Father, I come to you in my weariness. Chosen one, I lay down my weapons of control. I lay down my plans and my timelines. Chosen one, I am tired of fighting your quiet season. I am tired of trying to force open doors. Chosen one, today, I yield my heart to your hands. I accept that you are the master builder, and I trust your schedule. Chosen one, let the peace of surrender fill this space. Pause. Forgive me Father, for the times I look back, chosen one, forgive me for longing for the Egypt you rescued me from, for wanting to return to relationships that broke my soul, chosen one. I confess that I have settled for mud pies. I have played in the dirt of the slum because I could not see the seaside holiday, chosen one. I am sorry for my impatience and my compromise, chosen one. Cleanse my heart from this desire to settle. I choose to stand fast in the liberty you gave me, chosen one. I will not go back to the cage. Pause. Give me spiritual eyes. Lord, chosen one, help me to see the vastness of the sea you have prepared, chosen one. When the wait gets long and the room gets cold, remind me of the holiday at the sea, chosen one. Keep my feet from wandering back to the ruins. Give me the strength to endure this desert of preparation, chosen one. I know that the pruning shears are in your loving hands. Prune away everything that blocks my destiny, chosen one. Let the old attachments die completely, so that your resurrection power can bring forth the new, chosen one. I trust your cuts, because I trust your heart. I stand fast, waiting for your ocean. Pause. I anchor my soul in your promise today, chosen one. I believe that your thoughts toward me are of peace and not of evil, chosen one. You have planned an expected end for my life, and it is good, chosen one. I rest in the quiet Babylon of my exile, knowing that you are working when I cannot see, chosen one, and that you are silent because you are focusing on my masterpiece. I receive your peace that passes all understanding, chosen one. I declare that my future is secure in your hands. I will not settle, chosen one. I will wait for the sea. Amen. Long pause. Chosen one, receive the blessing of the Father. May He give you the strength to stand fast in your freedom, chosen one. May He guard your heart from the nostalgia of Egypt and protect your mind from the lies of the enemy, chosen one. May His presence warm you in this cold waiting room, and His peace anchor you when the storms blow, chosen one. You are highly valued, deeply pruned, and fiercely loved. Walk in the confidence of your calling, chosen one. The ocean is waiting. You are not alone in the quiet, chosen one. The Father who brought you out of the slum is standing in the room with you right now, chosen one. He is holding your empty hands in His, whispering, I have not forgotten you, chosen one. The silence is not His absence, it is His embrace. Rest in the quiet of this night, chosen one, knowing that the master builder is finishing the masterpiece. Sleep in peace, chosen one. The expected end is already built. You are safe in His hands. Subscribe to C.S. Lewis Sermons today, chosen one. Let this room be your sanctuary of strength, chosen one. Next week, we will look at the final sign of your exit. Do not miss the word that will change your season, chosen one. Click the video on your screen right now to continue your journey. Keep your eyes on the sea and step out of the slum, chosen one. I will meet you in the next message. Go in peace and stand fast.